Welcome to the Smoking Grill Lounge. I'm Eric.
I'm Dan.
You are Dan.
I am.
Wow. What do we got here tonight, Dan?
This is La Reloba Seleccion Mexico by Pepin Garcia, the My Father Cigars.
Yes. And this is a wonderful rendering by Pepin. So wait till you're done lighting.
No, I'm still working on the other ones.
Okay. This is a wonderful rendering by Pepin. This was part of a line introduced in 2010. I'd say these are probably from 2011.
Pretty close thereafter, yeah.
You know the shows is black and white, but these cellophanes are deep yellow amber.
Mm-hmm.
These have been sitting since 2011 and just wonderfully aged. And so if you can find a box of these somewhere,
Yeah,
tucked away in your local tobacconist supply.
as we were fortunate to do.
Yeah. So this is what, 5 by 50? It's a Robusto.
Yeah,
I think it's 5 by 50 Robusto. Man, right off the light, it was like boom. It was like chocolate, a thin slice of chocolate cake put in a toaster.
Mm-hmm.
It was just so good. Like just the aroma and the initial, few first puffs were just like magic.
Yeah, that not quite burning on the edge of it quality of something being in a toaster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very nice off the bat. A lot of people have commented about the strong spice you get in the first inch or so of this cigar. Those are probably from the original reviews.
Yeah.
As you said, this is aged. I get faint hints of spice, but nothing like the power people were describing early on.
If you can get a box, an aged box somewhere, you can find these. The spice is pretty much aged right out of them, and it's just really nice. What was the binder filler?
The binder filler is Nicaraguan, I believe. What we're smoking here has a Mexican San Andreas wrapper.
San Andreas.
We smoked something else recently with the San Andreas a few episodes ago. I can't remember what it was.
Was it the Sun, Rocky Patel's Sun? I remember because I just edited that, and I remember you guys talking about the San Andreas.
Yeah, I don't remember. But the original release in 2010 was available in Habano and Sumatra wrappers. So this has the same Nicaraguan filler, but they've changed over to the Mexican San Andreas wrapper for this version.
Yeah.
It's very pleasant.
It really is. Drawing back a little bit, still getting some like chocolatey notes to it, and sweetness, and on the retrohale sweetness with a slight pepper and a little vegetal in there too.
Light vegetal quality, not overpowering. Yeah.
That kind of pungent vegetal thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wonderful cigar.
Let's see where this thing goes.
Yeah. Wow, what a great rendering from Pepin.
This has been a really pleasant surprise. Not that I don't expect good things from Pepin, but this is a very economical stick, and it's just been delicious.
Yeah, I mean, I think these were originally priced at like $5.99 out here in the non-free state of California.
Right.
I think this was, again, this was probably a 6-year-old box sitting on the shelf. This is just proof positive, folks, also, that, grab some sticks, you go to your local shop and dig around and find some stuff that, especially like the spicier, kind of some of the My Father, Pepin stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Throw it in your humidor for, 3 to 6 years, whatever, and pull them out periodically. Sometimes I'll buy a box or something and, pull them out periodically just to see what the age progression's like even.
Yeah, that loss of spice doesn't mean that the flavor has gone away. It means that overpowering spice is pulled back to where there's a bunch of other stuff that reveals itself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what kind of rendering were you getting off this?
Well, there was definitely some sort of lemony citrus in there for a while. I got sort of a talky powdered sugar sweetness, and then there was some toasty burnt woodiness in the aroma, some in the taste as well. Yeah. What'd you get?
Yeah, well, I was getting like just off the aroma of the smoke. Yeah, I was getting like some like toastiness, toasted nuts, kind of that kind of stuff in there. It's a real caramely cigar. Getting a sweetness prevailing throughout, and yeah, some of the talkiness and sour that I usually typically like. You know, you call it like lemony, you know. And sweetness, and like been getting even like a marshmallow kind of sweetness on the retro hell as well. So it's just really been such a wonderful stick.
Yeah,
it really is.
It's been very nice. And you know, early on, people said that it was kind of a blast of spice, and then some just pretty steady cedar throughout. And this has definitely been a more complex smoke with more evolution than that, so it's nice to see what the age has done to the original blending.
Yeah, wonderful. Let's see if you remember what the band looks like here. You can freeze frame on that. See if you can find some in your local tobacco shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, the La Reloba Seleccion Mexico, and this was the Robusto size. $6. I don't know, put an hour and a half burn time.
Yeah, it's great smoke.
Highly recommend.
Very much so.
Well, thanks for watching. This has been Eric and Dan bringing the truth to the world.
One cigar at a time. Thanks for watching.